Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team. And the Cavaliers will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So SMU's offense will go on the attack first. From the gun, the running back has it. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Mustangs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense has its first opportunity of the day. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a ship.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at the next level, but I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Wants to throw on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cavaliers racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Sweet cut there. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking to throw on first down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll give it to the back. Running into the open space. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost to fire on second down. Got it set up on the outside. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Mustangs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cavaliers headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Unloads it left. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The give out of the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Rides the back on the option. The give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick pass to the left. Trying to get it to the marker. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. No good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. You're trying to break this scoreless tie. Instead, you knock it off the post.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Couldn't quite make the connection, now staring at a third down. With the catch, it's Toure. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, it can definitely be frustrating.
Turning it on! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Here comes the offense on second down. The RPO, it's complete. Crosses the 30, he's got away. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. They're working that left side. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the 4th quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. USC is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're on 14 over East Carolina. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They get to the line quickly. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for you.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get the first through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juiced. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Cavaliers will hustle to the line. They'll try to pop the draw. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. No huddle here for the offense.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to return it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Leaves it with the running back. Jukes his way for more.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Cavaliers moving quickly to the line. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Teray. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. Trying to keep the drive alive. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jones. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They want to throw it. A little screen to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that first down play. Now giving up a negative play on second down. You better be very careful about this third down play call.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Quarterback has to protect himself. Gets down with the slide. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Virginia Tech has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Lane Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Clemson. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's second and long. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. It'll be third and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to fourth down.
Number 11 in punt formation to kick it away.
This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
And the Mustangs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Going to the run to start this second half. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Cavaliers are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. And the Cavaliers decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Corrals it at the 45. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Plucks it out of the air.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Throws to the wideout. It's caught. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Mustangs have this offense rolling. Off the RPO, complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. On the option. Headed toward the end zone, and they knock it loose. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Looking downfield on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Cavaliers want to pick up the tempo. Takes it from the gun on third down. Under fire. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Got his man out of the backfield. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Got his man. Still running at the 40. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Shut down and shut out in the first half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Cavaliers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Caught. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cavaliers! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Hauls it in. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Using his feet. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Makes the catch. It's Jones. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Urlacher. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
He'll toss it. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, SMU! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there, now up 20 in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by 10 over San Diego State.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. That's caught. It's Toure. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. The give to the back. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Right on the money. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on 3rd down. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Mustangs! And the beatdown has ensued. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So the final tally on that drive will be 31 yards and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds a man in the middle. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man on the outside. Touchdown, SMU! And they take it in for 6 more points. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. He'll start this drive firing. Intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Wants to throw on first down. Still looking on the move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Cavaliers in a good spot here with second and short. Big fullback's got it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Cavaliers look to keep this drive humming. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
And the Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Going to sling it on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Pulls it, fired complete. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Now on first and 10 from the 27. Finds his man. It's Urlacher. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
The Mustangs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.